Hey everybody, Coach for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. If you're watching this live, hello, hello, hello. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and please leave a little comment. If it's just a hey Bill or lots of emojis, that'd be cool. It'll help to grow the channel. Yeah. So we'll see who pops on. Tuesday's question and answer was pretty great. Join us for the next one, please. It was pretty phenomenal, like the first one was, and the second one we've done. So it's kind of cool. And readings through April, I kept up the $65 for 30 minutes, $105 for 60 minutes. So it's like 50, 60 some dollars off each one. Okay. So buy them now, use them later. Yep. What else is going on? Hey, Nancy. Hey, Robin. Yeah, we'll see who pops on. Today's been a weird day. Hey, Allison Strange. What's going on, girl? Hey, Sherry. What's up? Things are weird today, definitely. Things are freaking weird. Yeah. So, I'm having a WTF day.
I don't understand.
Hey, Susan. Yep. So, hey, Alexis. What's up? Hey, Sue. How you doing? Yeah, it's a horrible day in Detroit. It's like 55 degrees or 45 degrees, whatever, and rainy and gross. Yeah, so it's April in Michigan, you know. So we are going to, yeah, I don't need either, Sherry. I don't know. Today I woke up and it was just like this whole thing of frustration and anger and dizzy and hungry but not hungry and eyes are hurting but I'm tired and yeah, everything's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Allison, the weird started yesterday. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. Astrologically, I don't think there's anything going on. Yesterday's new moon, or I'm sorry, yesterday's full moon, which will still be out tonight. That may be part of it. It's in Libra. So I've been so weird this week. It seems like Tuesday to me. I'm totally lost in what day it is. Completely lost. Completely lost. Which is usually a good thing because I don't really pay attention to things. It just kind of goes along. Yeah. So, hey, Pat, what's going on? Thank you for the donation, Pat. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to everybody who donated after Tuesday's question and answer. It was very, very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, full moon. Yeah, full moon's probably a big part. Probably a big part of it. So it's it's an interesting energy right now that I don't fully understand, but I know I will. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Are you, Lisa's in a weird place too. Yeah, it's different today. It's different today. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to talk about it or not. I know we're going to talk about the, that everything's starting to happen, you know, with big things coming out. Yeah, with big things coming out. So Pam Bondi got let go today, from what I read. Yeah, so that's a blessing. She'll probably be replaced with somebody else who's crazy, but yeah. You don't like them women. I don't like those women. You know, can't do it like a guy. So yeah, interesting. Yep. Also, the new management company called me back immediately today. A real person. Wow, good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Sherry lives in Manhattan, and her building just got. The new management company just took over her building, and yeah. So, good things are happening in that respect, right? For sure. Okay, I think we're gonna start. I don't have, no preparation today at all. I just got done talking with Susan for an hour about stuff, and that was kind of awesome. And she's thinking about joining the memberships, which is great. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Thinking about joining the memberships, which I think she should. So, Susan, there's a lot of people on here who are in the memberships. Yeah, yep. So Pat says he's been lost too. He logged in to coaching yesterday. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling for sure. Yeah. But full moon for sure last night. I'm thinking from what they're telling me that that's why we're feeling this awkward energy flow. I gotta shut off the air purifier again, like I always forget to. So there we go. Cause it has a thing on it that makes the air clean. Okay, so full moon last night. Energy in this month is going to be massively chaotic and interesting. 7 planets in Aries. 10 planets in Aries by the end of the month. Okay? There's only 12. I think there's 12, yeah. So Uranus and Pluto are not. Uranus, I believe, is in Gemini, and Pluto, I believe, and I know Pluto is in Aquarius. Okay, so that's a good thing with Aquarius being Pluto being in Aquarius, and with Uranus being, like I said, I believe it is Gemini. I think that's where it's at. It's over here in my birth chart, so I'm thinking that's what it is. So what does that actually mean? If you've watched prior shows, which I know most of you guys have, April and July are going to be absolutely massively chaotic. Okay? They just flashed it across me. Chaotic. Yeah. And it's going to be kind of scary. It's going to be exhilarating. It's going to be WTF. It's going to be, how cool is this? Okay. If you didn't see my posting yesterday on the financial crisis, okay, it comes from UBS, halted withdrawals on $469 million in real estate. Okay. Apollo, BlackRock, I think it's ARES, Ares, are capping withdrawals too. Okay. Hey Beth, what's going on? Did you see that I sent you back answers? We need to talk on the phone because I have things going on with that, but I don't know. We just have a conversation. Hey Diane, maybe we can have it later today. Okay. After I take Daisy for a walk. Maybe we can do it then. Yeah. So those companies so far have capped withdrawals. Okay. It's going to continue. So be ready. So be ready for it. It's going to be something that, it'll be something similar to the financial crisis in 2008. Okay. But as you can tell by Kristi Noem being removed and now Pam Bondi being removed, things are starting to percolate and things are starting to get to the point of it's desperation, Spirit says. Okay. So understand, have some money in your house, have your pantry full, have your freezer full. I started doing that again yesterday, because, it was just a day that I was told to do it. So it was getting close. All right. So, yes. Okay. The fact that they touted how high the stock market was at 50,000 or whatever it was, and now it's dropped. People have lost their 401k. They've lost all the money that they made either in the last year, but also possibly, they've lost hundreds of millions of dollars from their 401k. Okay. And that's everybody who has one, because the stocks are inflated. As you can see from the war. I'm going to close my eyes because I just heard Sherry say, Bill, close your eyes. Okay, so I will. Hey, Carmelina, I'm talking to Carmelina tomorrow. Haven't talked to her in about a year, so that's cool too. So I'm going to close my eyes so I can freaking pay attention to what they're saying. Okay, so Daisy, she's running through the house like a freaking mad dog. Stop, it's just a UPS man. Okay. the war in Iran that is stopping the oil and things like that from getting out to the world, including the United States. The economy is going to start to really get bad. Interest rates will not go down; they may go up. Food costs are going to go higher. They can't get the fertilizer for the spring crops out of the Strait of Hormuz because that's where most of it comes from. Which is, I didn't know that, which was kind of strange. As things tumble, Spirit says, as things look worse, they're not worse for us. Okay? This is when you're challenging your ego. This is when you're challenging your fight or flight. This is when you're challenging your vagus nerve. This is when you're challenging. Okay? Now, are your guides part of that? To a point, yes. But it's your final transformation point, Spirit says. It's your final, it's not a test at all. It is, okay, how well am I going to handle this from start to finish? Okay? It's going to take years after the removal. Okay? And we have to understand that. There's not going to be a quick fix. The quick fixes are over. That was 3D. It is not going to be a quick fix at all. As insurance companies fail, as hospitals go into a tailspin, as everything that you can possibly imagine happens, because it all has to be rebuilt. Why? Because as I just read off my phone, these companies that hold billions and billions and trillions of dollars, let's say they're the bank. You go to the bank to get your money. They can't give you the money because they don't have the money. There is no money. It's all fake. Okay? They've inflated the stock market and stock price so high. And you can see that by when the orange man comes on and makes a statement of it'll be 10 days to 2 weeks. Well, it's always 2 weeks. 2 weeks for infrastructure, 2 weeks for healthcare. And again, it's a line. Okay? It's a line, and it's fake. It raises the stock price because those people on the exchange are looking for something positive to happen. It's not true. It's not true. That's why it dropped so much. I think yesterday it picked up 1,100 points or something like that, which again, because he's made that statement. They believe what he's saying, which he loves, because it keeps away the information that is the truth, which is the economy's failing crazy right now. They have no plan at all, just like George W. Bush did not have a plan on how to save the auto industry. There is no plan to save any of this, how to have the banks fail, how to have the savings and loans fail like happened in 2008. Okay? So understand this is going to be another reason for the removal. Okay? What your job is for you and your family is to keep yourself as calm as possible. You know what this is. We've known about this for years, that it was going to happen. Okay? So when your friends are freaking out, they're not going to listen to you. Why? Because they're not you, number one. No. What is that about? Wake up, Bill. Number two, it is the fact that, oh my gosh, really? I'm going to turn my phone off. Oh, shoot, okay. They're not going to understand. They're not going to want to listen to you because they're stuck in 3D. 2008, Barack Obama won, and he saved the auto industry. He saved the banks. He saved the economy. He saved everything. Him and the administration saved everything because that's who they are. Okay? They'll do it again after the removal. Okay? After martial law is put in place. What our job is to number one, take care of our family, and then when people ask us what's going on, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? you're going to be able to eventually explain to them exactly why it happened. Will they believe you? 50% will believe you, Spirit says, and 50% will not. Maybe 60-40, okay? You got to take what you can get because it's only going to get more and more intense, and people are going to come to you with complaints or fear or whatever it might be, and then you're able to school them also as it continues to fall, okay? The country's bankrupt. It has been for a long, long, long time. Our trillions of dollars in debt. That's all going to have to be rectified. The blessing is, Spirit says, and we've talked about this before, is the money's going to come from the people who have not paid enough money in taxes. Okay? It's going to take a while to rewrite things. It's going to take a while to put things back in place. It's going to take a while. Okay? He tore half the White House down, the East Wing, and he can't build the ballroom until Congress approves it. Well, that's not going to happen. Okay? So all of the energy that he once had is now dwindling. He actually went to the Supreme Court yesterday to listen to conversations about citizenship. He doesn't want anybody that's non-white to be a citizen of the country when they're born. And if they come from another country, there should be not automatic citizenship. Well, it's in the Constitution. It is the 14th Amendment. Okay? So if you want to change it, and that's what the Supreme Court said. And halfway through the conversation, he got up and left because he's a spoiled little baby. All right? He didn't go his way, and he wanted those 3 justices that he put in place to do it his way. And he strongly urged them before anything happened, before the court even began. Okay? Are you with me or not? That's exactly what he said. Okay? So up here, they've got us, right? They've got us. And we have to embrace exactly what that means. This is when you get to, your life's going to be really, really bright. Really, really bright. And your friends and family are going to come because they know you're spiritual. And if you know things, you watch Coaching for the Soul, or you know Bill, or whatever it might be. You go to psychics or psychic fairs, whatever it might be. I know some people see multiple people. Awesome. Whatever works for you. As long as you get confirmation, that's all that's all they care about. Because it's coming down to, hey Joy, it's coming down to, this is what the deal is. We're presented with a world in crisis. A country in crisis. And it's a real crisis. It is not fake. It is real. And as institutions fall off the face of the earth, okay, everything gets stopped. Everything gets absolutely just paralyzed. Paralyzed. And we understand why. Because it has to crumble and fall inside of itself for it to be rebuilt. Why do you think it's happening on our 250th anniversary? Well, 250 years. Sorry, but she's going to scratch in that door until that door doesn't have any paint on it. She's persistent, if anything. It is not about a fear thing. It is about us understanding our place in letting people know when they ask, and they can accept it or they do not. That's fine. But they're going to come back again and again and again, probably, especially as the fear grows. That's why you got to have cash in your house, right? That's why, right? They got to have frozen food. You got to have your pantry full as much as you can. Again, I don't have a lot of bank, right? Not yet. So I have to do it systematically, right? There's stuff in the freezer and there's stuff in the pantry, which is fine. But I have to buy more. Hey, Diane. Yeah. And so, it is, sorry, that is, my friend Chooch, who has, swimming, he has the website and the YouTube channel Swimming Through the Void. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen that website before or that, YouTube channel before, but he lives here in Detroit. And he is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And he's going through hard times, and I can help him. And I sent him this text. I can help him get this stuff out of his head. Yeah. But it's funny. Hey, Kathy. It's funny that it's happening right now when I do Coach for the Soul, right? Again, I want to help him with that. And it's happening now because what do? I help people with stuff. Right? He's an amazing guy. I mean, just amazing guy. And they keep wanting me to reach out. So I did. And I'm like, I can help you with this. Trust me. We just have to have a conversation. I can get you past this whole thing because he's going through the dark night of the soul. Right? He truly is. And he's a gifted human being. Oh my God. It's just amazing what he knows and how connected he is and how banging it is. Damn. Okay, so Raman says, I haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah, he is going through this dark night of the soul, which I didn't have to go through. I mean, I went through some stuff, but he's going through stuff. And his partner died, and his wife died. So he's got the kids from what he wrote today. And again, going through all this stuff in your head and believing things, I could just have a conversation with him. I can be good. You know, yeah, we'll be good. That's all of us, guys. I'm telling you, it's all of us. We're all going through something. This is a gifted man who has, God, 200,000 followers. I mean, all over the world. Wow. He grew so fast. It's crazy when he first came on. I'm like, brother, you're a freaking star. He's like, oh man, I don't have that much. Oh, trust me. You could tell because the studio got better and better and better as he was cranking it out. Yeah. He's a very, very talented man. So, that's an example right there of what other people maybe around you are going to go through. And you are going to be guided. I'm telling you what, you're going to be guided not to save them. That's not the point. It is to, hey, Tracy Parker, to have a conversation when they're ready, right? When they come to you, because they're scared, they're in fear, you know, them possibly getting some information from you, because you're going to channel it, guys, right? You can say that you watch the program, blah, 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 but it's all about, you're going to be in that right place at the right time, and it's going to come out of your mouth. Trust me, it's going to. It's going to. Trust me, it's going to. You know, you're going to start to talk about what you know, right? And you're going to be like, and there's going to blah, 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 blah. It's going to go blah, 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 blah. They're going to be like, holy sheesh. And you're going to say after you're done, where did that come from? Well, them. Because you're ready. Okay? You're ready. For sure. Yes. So, as this stuff starts to happen, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Okay? Worse for everybody to a point, but understanding that you're still going to be okay. Maybe when ancient money comes in, you don't know. But no one's going to be in a place, I'm telling you, if you're surrounded by white light like you are, if you're watching programs like this one, if you are connected with me, right, or others like me, Lori Lipton, things like that, you're totally connected to the divine, all right? They're not going to keep you, they're not going to have you hanging. They're not. It's about what you perceive it to be. It is what you have done or have not done in your journey to get where you need to go. Are you talking out loud? Are you parenting yourself? Are you doing all the things in your daily practices that you need to do? If you're not doing what they instruct you to do, you're going to get in fear, right? Again, I make a list of things to do every day because if I don't, I'm totally in 5D and absolutely just like floating along, looking at reels. And I try to, post things of what some days is good, some days it doesn't work. See? Hey, Kimberly, it is truly about, you're going to be of service, right? Even if you don't want to, you don't have a choice because your soul journey is that journey of helping others in the future, now and in the future. Okay. This doesn't get done till 2050. Okay. Till 2050. Got 24 more years of transformation. Now, that's to be in the pinnacle of 5, 6, and 7D. All right? That isn't, again, we'll be totally rebuilt by 2035. Okay? Because there's going to be people in charge that know how to do it. How do they know how to do it? Having the right people at the right time who know how to fix it. How to change stuff. How to put it back to the, put things back. But there's no money. They've taken it all. So that's a whole nother freaking ball game, right? It's about taxes. Seizing money from people. And they're going to. I'm telling you that they're going to. Are people going to rise up? Yes. Is MAGA going to go crazy? Yes. That's when things really start to happen, is when they have martial laws in place, or however it's going to be, right? They show me what's going to happen, but somebody else may have a different interpretation of that, right? So we're all we kind of know, we can kind of get it, but we don't know exactly how it's going to happen, okay? That other side uses that against us. We didn't really know. No, we know what's going on, like we know what's going on now, okay? Yes, it's about training yourself how to decompress, how to let stuff go, how to let energy go, what to watch, what not to watch, okay? And you're going to find they're going to bring you things on your YouTube, on your Facebook, chimes, TikTok, Insta, that are for you, okay? Mine come through Instagram and sometimes Facebook Reels, okay? But it's mostly YouTube, Facebook, okay? Maybe I think I said Instagram a minute ago. I don't even have an Instagram anymore. So as we go further and further and further, they're going to show you what you need to know. Why? Because you're connected to spirit. You're connected to the divine. You're connected to all your guides that have been with you for centuries, centuries and centuries and centuries and thousands of years. Everything has come down to now. Everything has come down to now. And there's a reason why we chose to be here at this time. Because we got 335 million people in the country that are going to be like WTF. Like I've talked about before, even on the question and answer the other night on Tuesday night, I think we did at 7 o'clock, that it's all happening in our time because we came here for this. Star seeds from lifetimes ago. Star seeds with lots and lots and lots of past lives, right? We're born like this, right? That's the way it is. We don't get to discover it until later if you're somebody that's my age, 66, right? I knew I was clairvoyant, but it didn't help me for life. I didn't really know what it was because I wasn't told by them or my surrounded family, which knew how to deal with it. They didn't want to burden me with that. Okay, cool. I got that. Because it wasn't supposed to happen until now, when I quit my job 12 years ago, right? Same thing for all of us. Right place, right time is true. Right place, right time is true. Nothing's going to happen until it's the right place at the right time, right? Come inside. Relax and sit down. Lay down. Get up on the couch and go to night. That's where you normally are. Hey, Shannon. So, as we see things that are supposed to scare us, you'll be very, very surprised at what does not scare you because internally you already know. Chimes. Parenting yourself is very important. What is that? Talking to yourself out loud. Talking to yourself out loud. I'll give you my example. Bill, stop. Bill, just stop. Just stop. Bill, just stop. And I stopped, right? Thinking. Big, the most cataclysmic thing you could possibly imagine. I am going to blow it up into a massive hot air balloon because that's who I've always been. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Comes from past lives, being trained in survival skills, and how we died in past lives. This lifetime, same thing. right? We were trained how to survive by our parents. So now that we are actually seeing it happen, and we don't have to survive anymore, we're going to be taken care of by our guides. Asking for what you want is very important. If you want money, how much money do you want? And are you in the energy to receive it? You may want it deeply, but are you at the... Daisy, get upstairs. She loves to go downstairs and chew up don't stay up here, sweetie. All right? You love to chew the linoleum off the floor downstairs, because she knows Daddy's busy. She's diabolical, I'll tell you. She's smart, way too smart. Dad's not thinking like that, right? So us going through this process and us understanding that how connected we are, and us knowing that we're here for this moment, we're here for this time, we're here for this, right? Again, like Spirit was saying a minute ago, if you want money, you got to be in the right energy to accept it, right? You've got to be, because they're not going to bring it to you. I will tell you this. They're not going to bring it to you if the energy is resistance. Not going to happen. Hey, Kathleen. But sweetie, you got to be in the energy to accept it. And that's something that I said to you, when I responded to your text about Tuesday's show, is we have to talk, because there's a lot of things that you have to do to get what you want. And asking's not enough, because your energy is not in a high enough vibration to get what you want. Okay? I tell this story again. 2018, Barry moving to Maui. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it all. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, 2026. Yeah, Bill's at the right place. It feels right. I'm a totally different person. Totally different person than what I was when I was told, what I was when I was with Lee, after Bailey had passed away. From us breaking up to now, totally different guy. Totally different guy. Totally healed guy, right? 100%? No. Is this going to trigger something? It's going to trigger something in all of us. It truly is. It truly is. But how do we deal with it? How do we talk to ourselves out loud about it? Not in our freaking head, because the ego will take that thing and run it against you. It will turn it against you in a snap. In a snap. You'll be like, oh my God, I don't understand. Oh my God, I don't get it. Well, because you didn't speak it out loud, where you can hear it. Parenting yourself. Bill, stop. Bill, just stop. Stop thinking about shit that's not real. It's not going to happen. And since I've been able to do that, I can be in the right energy to receive. 33. Thanks, Lisa. Best freaking angel number on ever. 333. It gives you everything that you ever wanted. When you're in the right energy, you got to believe. You got to have faith. There can't be any, I'm not sure. One day here, one day here, one day here, one day here. No. You've got to get yourself into that place of being. Because your friends are going to not be being. Your family's not going to be being. And you have to have that time of solace, that time of whatever that you're able to be in to clear your mind of all the energy. Clear your body of all the energy. The fear, the angst, the anxiety, all those types of things. Because as it comes crashing down, everybody, we got to take care of ourselves. And it's all about, that thing hasn't done this for freaking, it's not been like this. It's never during the show. Maybe one or two, but we're having like 5 or 6 already. Crazy. Again, confirmation. Yes. See? So as we go forward, as things start to be shown to you, as things are challenging you, this much challenge, guys, unless your ego blows it up to be this much challenge. Because it's going to. Because what has ego done for over 12,000 years? made you, oh my effing God, I'm going to die. I'm not going to have money to feed my kids or myself. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my cars. No, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. As things change, things will completely go away. They will be totally, Spirit says removed. But it's more like cleared. Okay? And there will be a massive toll where Europe will probably have to lend the United States money. Very possible. Very possible. Because our debt is not going to be bought by anybody. It's not. Right? How many trillions of dollars we're in debt already, right? And countries hold that debt. Because in NATO, that's part of the agreement. If we protect you, you have to take on some of our debt. Crazy, right? So as that happens, and we go further and further in the hole, we bring the rest of the world down with us, as always has been the case since World War II. Okay? So it can be scary. It can be scary. You'll see all kinds of alarmist bullshit in videos. All of it. I've seen it today, right? Now I check Google for everything before I repost that. Before I repost anything that's anything to do with anything except for spirituality, because I know for a fact if it's right or not. It's right or not. See, you will too, because this will go off. Ding 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 ding. That's not true. Ding 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 ding. No. Ding 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 ding. No. Ding 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 ding. No. No. You'll get it. You'll be as connected as you can possibly be at this chapter in your life. If you're taking care of yourself. What does that actually mean? Parenting yourself. Talking out loud to Spirit. Talking about your fear, right? It's okay. Say that out loud. Give it to Spirit. Give it to your guides. You want to complain? Give it to them. Want to be happy? Tell them about it. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. That's the way that it works. That's the way that it works. Because they're not going anywhere. They've been with you for thousands of years, and they've added on to your tower every single 2, 3, 4 lifetimes, Spirit says. Awesome. We have a lot of guides. We don't have 1 or 2. We have a lot of guides. But we have got to do our part to allow them to guide us. And if you are constantly in flux, in fear, you can ask all day long for what you want. I know. Hey, Kath, I know. I did that. Haven't moved yet because it wasn't ready. It had to be right place, right time. My energy had to be high vibrational enough and me being clean enough to receive the money. Be able to buy the house. Be able to pick up and move with Daisy and maybe another person. I don't know. They say yes. I say no. We don't know. I don't know. It's in flux, right? But it's in flux in a way where I'm not affected by it. Not affected by it. Because if I think, it just goes away. That's the power of 5D. That's the power of 5D. As you get closer and closer to that entry into 5D, you will feel like you have blinders on your face most of the time. I had cotton balls. And I'm like, okay, what about the cotton balls on my face? Blinders, just like this, like a horse, okay? And I'm like, what's up with this? What's up with this? Well, you're in 5D. I'm like, oh, shoot. That's why you feel like you're floating. Okay, that makes sense. But what's up with the cotton balls? So Beth says, how do we know if it's our higher self or our guides? They're pretty much the same. Higher self is an energy-based, not really a being, but a higher dimensional guide, similar to our spirit guides. Many people have said to me about myself that I have always talked a lot to my higher self to survive things. And then when my guides come in, I can usually tell for myself because it resonates with me, that it's more profound. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. As you go through your transformation and you go higher into 5D or into 5D and a little bit higher, Spirit has said to me, when you get close to upper 5, you're at the level of the Ascended Masters. Wow. Huge. Do anybody who's going to get there? I don't know. I hope so. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but I'm just going to be happy in 5D. And then if we got to go higher into it, we'll go higher into it. See? But growing up with the voice in my head, it was my higher self talking to me to keep me safe. I don't know what it was. I just had a voice in my head, right? I mean, I didn't know really what it was. I thought everybody had it. No, it comes to find out they don't all have it. See? So, higher self kept me safe. Higher self kept me from being bullied. Higher self told me what to do to get what I wanted when I was in high school. Didn't know that's what it was. But it was keeping me safe again, getting me to the next chapters of my soul journey, and then beyond. And when my mom died, and I was 28 years old in 1988, she was the voice in my head. She became the voice in my head. You know, but it was all of the rest of them too. But I thought it was my mom. See? Because I didn't have anybody to ask. I didn't know to ask them. But I would always say out loud to whoever that, how do I know how to do that? How do I know how to change a tire? My father never taught me how to change a tire, but I know how to change it, how to use a screwdriver. The straight one and the other one. I don't even remember what they're called because I don't connect with that kind of stuff. I just don't, right? But I knew how to use it. Is it frustrating? Yeah, very frustrating when you got to fix something, right? So all the things that you were never taught is from them, from your higher self. I believe higher self is our elementary, junior high school, middle school, and high school. Possibly, I don't think college. I think just those three systems is our higher self, teaching us and keeping us safe, right? Or the opposite. Because my soul is so old, I understand it from my perspective, from them, right? Other people, like my sister, did not have that protection. Didn't have that protection. Because she needed to learn lessons that were hardcore lessons when she was coming up through school. The family that she grew up in, different than my family that I grew up in. Same family, just different experiences, right? My soul's older than hers. She's my little sister. She'll always be my little sister, no matter what it is. She'll be 64 this year, I think. Yeah, I'll be 64, 65. She'll be 65 this year, and I'll turn 67 next year, right? Because they're 14 months apart. But she'll always be my little sister, always. And we have that relationship like as best friends. It's freaking cool as hell, right? Because she's on her spiritual journey. So when she freaks out, she calls me on the phone. Okay, what the fuck's going on? Why? Why? And now she's starting to get it. They're starting to talk to her. Awesome. It's about allowing that to happen. It's about getting out of fear. I help you do that. I can help you do that, guys. Just give me a call, whatever. Join the memberships. You'll really get out of it. Trust me, you'll really get out of it. But I can talk you off a cliff in about 3 minutes, maybe 4. By just a little phone call, and I'll do that. I do that every day for people. Every day for people. Okay? So we're going forward. Things are going to start to look bad. That is when the explosives are going to happen around the country. We've talked about that before. They're going to claim that it's Iran, blah, 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 blah. Because the war is not ending at everybody. It is not. It is not going to end. It is not going to end. There's going to be ground troops in Iran, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a disaster. A disaster. America's undoing, Spirit just said. America's undoing. Putting us in our place. We've dominated the world for a really long time. Not anymore. Not anymore. See? And that's going to be a shock to everybody. It's going to be a shock to everybody. Because there's all kinds of monetary things that after World War II, things were purchased in American dollars. That was part of the deal of us saving Europe. Saving the world from the Nazis. See? They were on this quest to take over the world. It's part of the agreement. Well, that's going to end. When that happens, it's going to be a freaking crazy happening. And most people won't understand what's going on because they're not educated. They choose not to be educated. We're blessed. We've got them. We got them to take care of us so that we can understand when we see a video, or we can understand if that's what you're supposed to do. Don't have to prophesize it. Don't have to talk about it to your, maybe to your friends, to your family, whatever. If they ask you a question about what the fuck's going on, blah, 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 comes out of your mouth. That's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about. As Pam Gregory said, and I'll say it again, 60% is going to understand, 40% is not going to, that the 20% of the 40% goes, this freaking cult is crazy, and they join the 60%. So it's going to be 80-20. Spirit has always said it's going to be 90-10. I'll go with, let's just say 90-10. And those 10% are not going to be here long, maybe a decade, before they start to really pass away in large numbers. Because they're not going into fifth dimension. And that's where we are going. Fourth dimension first, and then fifth. We're already in fifth most of the time with all of us. We don't realize it, but we are. We are. See? And if we can stop thinking about stuff that doesn't matter, even better. That's why I did the Bill Stop. I was freaking thinking, just again, in and out, in and out, in and out, and they did that on purpose to get me to go, WTF, what? Bill, freaking stop. Stop. Now I'm completely clear and nothing sticks in my head, literally. It's such a more balanced life because I spend most of my time up here. Better for me because I don't have the the worry, the challenge, the oh my gosh, because they proved me over and over and over again that I'm okay, that I'm good, that I'm doing the right thing, right? Another example with my car. It was again, front headlight, $500. It showed up the same day. Engine didn't work, blah, 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 car wouldn't start, blah, 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 blah. Same day, it cost like $400 and some to get it fixed. $500 showed up an hour after. Them. How does it happen? Because I trust they're going to take care of it. When I got the estimate and it was X amount of dollars, I went, oh my God, I don't have that freaking spirit. I don't have that kind of money, right? And no, Bill, no, Bill, reel that back. Reel that back. It's not your, again, I'm the talent, they're the booker. They take care of me. And you have to get to that point where you truly believe that. Because when you do get there, everything is good. Everything is good. Because your energy in your house is good. The energy that you carry is good. The aura that you take outside is good. And your belief that they'll take care of you is what it's all about. Having to believe that what they're showing you is true. When they do it for you one time. Because you didn't go to the other side and go, oh my God, I don't have $1,500. Oh my God, I gotta fix my car. Oh my God, what I'm gonna do. And that energy does not serve you. Why? Because they can't bring you the stuff. So they kind of just go, okay, we'll let him spiral out of control for a while till finally he understands in about 3 hours that the money's just there from a client who buys 4 readings at a time and needs to talk to Bill today. Boom, paid for. Happened before, it won't happen again when I'm spiraling out of control. I don't do that anymore. I do not do that anymore because I'm conscious of when I'm feeling like scared. Right here. Oh my God. No, Bill, we're not doing that. Not doing that, Bill. No, we're not doing that stuff, Bill. No, we aren't that person anymore. Let that shit go. Let it go, Bill. Let it go. Do your tapping, guys. Get on your sternum and tap. Use those 2 fingers right there and just tap it. You got to hear it. Can't be little light, delicate stuff. You got to not pound on it, but you got to be able to hear it and feel it. Spirit, it's not me anymore. No. Take this energy away. It's not me. Take that fear away, Spirit. Take that spirit. Take that fear away, Spirit. And I need you to take that spirit. Come on, Spirit. Take that energy away. That's what you do. They work for you. And you have to trust that. You have to believe that. And I'm the most unbelievable, trusting guy that I know. But not anymore. That's why people that I've known have pushed to the sides. Yeah, they're not me. They're not supposed to be me. I've always been the center of everything. Had an amazing career, top of my game, in 3D. Why? Them. My soul journey, right? Worked my tail off. Capricorn, Aquarius, I got it. Was my life grand? No, it sucked. But it was pretty freaking cool too. Made lots of money, got to kind of work on my own. They paid me a lot of money. It was okay. If I decided to quit a job or got let go from a job, I'd have a job in a week. Them. Other times it was 4 months because I needed to learn a lesson. Ask for help. I was the guy that people came to for help financially because I had money. Now I've learned, no, I don't have. And I'm okay with that because they bring me what I need. Yeah, see? So, hey, Kenitha, it's all about that. It's all about not allowing the narrative outside to be the narrative in your head. Can't be. Because you're going to be around people who are crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. You're going to be seeing stuff, if you watch TV, crazy as hell. Go see videos, crazy as hell. I mean, haven't we seen that already with ICE and and killing people on the street and no anything? Nuremberg type trials are coming, guys. They're coming in 2027 and 2028. So all these bad doers that are doing stuff, it's going to come to fruition where they're going to be held accountable. And what are they going to do with them? I have no idea. I don't have any idea. The cabinet and the orange man, I know they're going to take them. They're going to take them. Replace them with people who are not thieves. And then start the process of, which they've already thought about. It's already going to be done. How are we going to do this with or without a Congress? Because you don't know how many people are going to kill themselves. Going to be a lot. Because they're part of the conspiracy. They're part of the corruption. It's crazy. It's crazy how somebody can go into Congress with $200,000 and they're worth $200,000, and in 5 years, 6 years, they're worth $25 million. They make $181,000 a year in Congress. What? I don't think so. You don't think so, right? No, because it's corrupt. And all that's going to be just ripped apart and just drowned. And that's where we come in. Because people are used to the status quo. When you started to grow, did you freak out? With dreams? With all kinds of cool shit? I turned into a freaking wolf. I turned into a freaking wolf. Didn't know what that was. Well, I'm a changeling. And I have dreams of walking down the street of Pretty in Pink, or the other one with all the 5 or 6 people in the some Amos Fire, whatever it was, in that street in Illinois, like with Uncle Buck, going down that street and being upright, and then all of a sudden going into this dog wolf mode, and being able to run really fast to get where I needed to go. Didn't know what that was. That was years ago, right? So all these cool things that happen to us, we've already started to go through. They have not. They have not. And they're going to be freaking the hell out. Transformation. And it's triggered by fear. Fear is everything to people because it's survival. That's inbred. That's in our DNA. That's in our DNA. But when it's not, when it's been relaxed or it's been replaced with your ancient DNA, it's going to happen with all of us. Ancient DNA is in our bloodstream already. And when it gets turned on, the survival DNA goes. It's turned off. I say they hit the switch. I don't know. Soul journey, it's coded so that when we reach that place of being balanced, we're in that place of 5th dimension, then it automatically no longer gets fed. It completely gets turned off. That is yet to discover, right? How it actually happens. But it's going to. For us. We've already started the process. They have not. They have not. And that's going to be why they don't understand. And your energy is going to be really big and really bright, and you're going to have a sign on your head, your forehead, that says, if you need help here, or whatever it's going to say. They're going to see the energy, and they're going to know what the energy is because they've been programmed to see the energy, to see the light. Yeah, yeah. Okay? So it's not all dire at all. But transformation sucks. Transformation sucks. It can be fun. It can be so disappointing and so just horrible. Why? Because you've been this human in this energy for over 12,000 years or more. Everything that you learned in this lifetime and past lives, but really this lifetime, you're still the same human being. So the things that you used to depend on that you knew were a standard, no longer there. Most of us by that time, our connection to our spirit guides, our guardian angels, right? The divine God, is somewhere in place. And once we hit that, oh, I get it now. Cool. I get it now. I understand. And then you're guided to more and more people, either on YouTube or on Facebook Lives or whatever, that connect to your energy because it's already pre-planned. It's already pre-planned. Yes, it's already pre-planned. See? So it is. It is. Nothing about our journey is off the cuff. It's not. Once we can see our soul journey, our contract, maybe 2030, maybe 2031, bingo. But we'll already be there, right? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, great. That's the way it is. Okay? So if you guys have any questions at all, you know where to find me. Okay? I'm here, right? You can Facebook message me. You can call me on the phone. My phone number is on the website at the bottom. And you can text me, whatever you want to do. Okay? Send me an email. Billhobart, Clairvoyant, Medium, Psychic, or whatever it says. Yeah. Again, on the website. Okay? Readings are still on sale, like I said at the beginning. 30 minutes for $65. 60 minutes for $105. That is like $50, $60 off each one. Doing that because I've been guided that I need to bring prices down so people can afford them. Okay, and that's just going to be something that is done. Again, kick up on one of those memberships. There's still 3 places left in memberships. If you guys want to join, billhobart.com. It will absolutely change your life. And that's just not me saying it. There's people on this broadcast right now that are in memberships, and they've become totally different human beings. And it's not me, it's them. Them trusting in and them being held accountable for what they need to do to engage with their spirit guides and guardian angels. Yeah, see? So that's there also. I think that's it. If you guys would, I'm going to put this on YouTube in about 10 minutes. If you guys would go over to YouTube in the near future and like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Leave an emoji, like a long line of emojis, whatever. That'll help grow the channel. In fact, Susan and I were talking at the end of her time today, and she was saying, Bill, we need to get you more views and things like that because I have to go to your channel because it doesn't show up on my feed. And I'm like, well, I've been doing it since 2017. So it's been 9 years. If the channel was supposed to grow and be this massive thing, then it would have. Did you used to worry about it? No, I thought about it, but I didn't worry about it, right? If it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. And I understand that I'm not supposed to be doing readings, or I'm not supposed to be doing videos every day. I'm not supposed to be doing, no. You know, if I was, trust me, I'm so guided, literally guided, I do everything that they tell me to. That's where the Q&A came from. But let's just do a Q&A like twice a month. Okay. Any exact time? How about Tuesday? That works. I am off on Wednesdays usually to do doctor's appointments and haircuts and shit like that, right? Okay, we can do that on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Okay. Like we do the Zoom call on Wednesdays every month at 7 o'clock on the 3rd Wednesday of the month. Yeah. That's how it came. That's how it came. That's how it came, right? Again, I hope that you're all that guided soon. I hope that you are, because your life is much easier and much more fun. And you receive things that you've always wanted in your lifetime. And it all happens when the right place at the right time, when you're in that energy, because you allow yourself to be led. Surrender is everything. Like I was telling Susan, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I was fighting and fighting and fighting. I'm like, finally I said, oh, no, Spirit, F it. I can't fight no more. I'm exhausted. I now understand that you're more powerful than my ego. You're more powerful than who I thought I was in 3D. Back when I didn't know what 3D was, but I said it out loud. I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought it was the glasses, right? And the movies. No. Now I know what all that stuff is. Why? Because they downloaded it, I uploaded it, and I know now. Yeah. That's what works for everybody. Okay? So if you need help, do not worry about bothering me. Okay? Do not, trust me, I wouldn't offer it if I didn't want to do it. Free will in this respect, because they don't tell me to do that. Again, like Chooch, right? Is that we have this connection, this deep. I mean, I was following him when he had like 25 people, 30 people, right? Because he just showed up on my screen. Why? He'd always wear his Detroit baseball cap, or his Pistons baseball cap, or his Red Wings baseball cap, or whatever, right? I'm like, dude, or his jerseys, right? Dude, you live in Detroit? Because you're awfully into Detroit. Yeah, I live on the south of the side. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Well, I'm in Sterling Heights. Really? I'm like, yeah. Conversations back and forth, whatever, right? Yeah. That's what they do. And I hope that they let me help him, because I can. Again, I do it for free, right? I'm not, they don't tell me. If we could do it for free, they would have me do it for free. But again, I can't. Yeah. I do a lot of stuff for free. And I probably do 5 or 6 personal readings a month. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. And when I move to Maui, I'll be really good. I mean, really good. Fabulously good. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, need help, let me know. So I'll see you next Thursday, Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3. And hopefully it'll be nice and warm next week in April. See you.